I feel vindicated because the college football playoff rankings that came out last night certainly provide a path towards that happening. I am not saying it is going to happen. I am saying it could happen because right now the committee is not viewing the Big 12 as significantly greater than Tulane. The most interesting part of those rankings last night was Tulane being right behind Arizona State and right in front of Iowa State. And there is a whole lot of chaos that can happen. The Big 12 has been the most chaotic conference this season. And so not only do you have rivalry week upcoming, but then you have a potential Big 12 championship. And yes, if all those teams win who are currently tied for first in the Big 12, it will be Arizona State, Iowa State. And even if Iowa State were to beat Arizona State, who's ahead of them in the rankings, I think Iowa State would jump Tulane because Tulane gets Memphis and then Tulane gets Army. And Army, after losing to Notre Dame, it doesn't set up the same thrill because Army's out of the top 25. But if one of those other teams, if BYU sneaks its way back into the Big 12 championship game and you have a 3-loss BYU team winning the Big 12, there is a world where if Tulane goes out, and I don't want it to happen for Memphis' sake, but if Tulane goes out and beats Memphis by 15 to 20 points on Thanksgiving Day and then takes absolute handle of Army in the conference championship game, you could make an argument that they are the 5th conference champion because that's how this works. It is not my fault that the College Football Playoff Committee set it up this way. It is the 5 highest ranked conference champions. And so if Tulane is ranked ahead of the Big 12 champion, and right now the way it is set up, there is a hypothetical path towards that happening, then you could see them taking the spot. Now that also falls on Boise State winning this weekend, winning the Mountain West Championship. But I did think them moving Boise State, I thought Boise State was cemented into their spot from before. Them moving up to 11 gives them a little wiggle room too. Not to lose, but just from a standpoint of being highest ranked conference champion. It can happen. Will it? Probably not. The Big 12 will probably get a team in. And Arizona State has been playing phenomenally. And Kenny Dillingham is one of the best stories in the sport this year.
You said, you keep saying could happen, right? The Big 12 could be left out. And I feel like you're just trying to be factually correct, which is something that we should probably be doing, but that's not how we talk about sports. We talk about sports from a place of passion. We talk about sports from a place of intensity. We talk about sports from a place of like energy. And so I used to disagree with what you were saying. I'm all on. The Big 12 sucks. Clip it. Clip it. You suck, Big 12. You're worse than Tulane. You don't get to go. Tulane wins out. If the Big 12 champ is anybody other than Arizona State, sorry, Big 12 champ gets left out. Clip that at me, bro. I want the smoke. Send it my way. Let's get this popping, Big 12.
I don't want to be in a war.
The hell is wrong with them? I do. Adcon radicalness. I want the heat. You guys suck. You are pitiful. Y'all are awful. You got the leftover. Y'all got the bad teams from the Big 12, and the bad teams in the Big 12 where everybody not named Oklahoma and Texas, and then you got the Pac-12 leftovers. You didn't get a good Pac-12 team. Your conference is barely a power conference, if that. You guys don't deserve to be a power conference. It is the Big Ten. It is the SEC. And at times it's the ACC. And then you guys are the next best group of non-power conferences. You don't have a birthright to the college football playoffs. So if anybody else in that conference other than Arizona State wins this damn Big 12 championship and Tulane wins out, Tulane should go. Big 12 champ be left out. At me. I want it. I'm ready for it. Send that my way. Let's get this popping. Good grief. Why are people so...
Good grief.